2008YomHaShoahWalk,
The marketplace. Gossipy noise in the marketplace. Cluck cluck from chickens before shutters, the eyes of women Thursday praised, the smell of winter sweat. Die Blick. Her die Blick riecht und klecht, schmeckt so viel Blätter von Bäumen. Der viel die Sonne auf Plötzlich. Menschen kommen und gehen von Haus zu Wasser. Wasser fließt durch Feuer.
The bridge. Hear the bridge creak and groan. Smell the summer-filled leaves of tree. Feel sun on shoulders. House to water. People come and go as water flows through fingers.
I imagine I am already home. I see the hand of power as a symbol of pride, as well as struggle, and relate to the worldly recognition of human pain and suffering through strong feelings of empathy and connection to my Jewish identity.
I see people crying at the side of dead corpse. I touch the cobblestones with each step of hardship. I touch people passing through the crowded streets. I imagine a Jewish homeland. I imagine how fragile life is.
Hearing weeping sounds of children, seeing large amounts of people walking through the streets, imagining my future confused.
I hear the beautiful music, feeling one with joy. Way down into the ground, he trudges on. I hear the gravel below me.
I see happiness and curiosity. Culture sits together, thrives. I see confusion, concern. I touch the memories of my people.
I imagine a man with a family. I imagine a family that is now gone. I imagine a man standing over his tears. I imagine a better time and a better place.
Faith in the plants and a hope for a great beginning.
I hear the birds chirping intermittently, unaware of the passage of time. I smell the fresh pine wood and the dust that is gathering on the rooftop. I feel the cold stone on my hand. I hear the crackling of dry lifeless leaves as I step upon them. I see a bearded man. I see a man holding a fence. I imagine the relief from confinement. The lowly rhythm of the weeping violin, the music of the past. The sweet soul of the violin escapes into mine. The dust rising from the ground, silence. A twiddling sound, a concert in the park, freedom through music.
I imagine holding a baby. I smell Jewish food. I see innocence and youth. I imagine a Yiddish boy. I imagine her happy. I touch the clothes that I wear. I imagine togetherness. I see a person.
An innocent crowd by a dilapidated building, hushed in quiet confusion, fearing what will happen. Agony in a too-closed room, emptiness, a cold hard floor, old furniture, cigarettes, and crumpled old newspaper, unfinished work. I see a hat in the mist, a chair with a coat, an old man wearing glasses, appearing to be studying, a suited man with a bushy mustache. Working and working, hoping for something more.
He takes the sweat of a hard day's work, standing proudly on his two legs. Soft ash falls as the train rolls by in the background.
A man pondering the smoke, two hammers, the pain they caused, an old man crying, a table silence, cold wood, his ragged jacket hat with the large shadow, stomping, running with fear, the stench of death. A man cutting a piece of cloth, the smoke from the outside tent.
Touching the cold trumpets, smoke in the air, hearts full of sadness and death. One day, redemption will come. Very soon, very soon.
I imagine a rabbi, sad and alone. I imagine if he could ever be happy. I imagine suffering. I imagine someone finding a secret. I taste nature. I hear silence. I imagine if this will ever end. I see a dark room, the walls bathed in shadows of fear, of wrenching, of dying hope.